And look, I lived through the Great Recession in the White House, right? So I did all 8 years in the Obama White House as the executive director of the White House Council on Women and Girls. And I remember during, the last Great Recession, look, I was a single working mom. My immediate boss, Valerie Jarrett, was a single working mom her whole career. The Obamas entered the White House having been two working parents of young children. So we all lived this struggle, and the working families agenda was very important to us as we came in. But I saw the polling, and the polling of the general public. So this isn't just policymakers. It's not just a red state or blue state thing. This was across the board. Everyone across the board at that moment, 12 years ago, just wanted a job. If you asked workers, do you want your employer to help provide you with caregiving solutions or paid leave? The answer was no. They said, I just want my employer to get me a job. And the caregiving stuff is my own responsibility. So when Dorian describes that this was just viewed as a private responsibility, workers themselves thought that too, because that's what our history has been in the United States. That is our attitude. This was just something for workers to figure out for themselves, not the employer's job, not public policy job. That I'm happy to say that the last 12 years has seen that dramatic shift. We're now overwhelming majorities, and we've done the polling at Time's Up. We did a poll in December, even in December, right, where we were, deep in the middle of the pandemic and the economic recession. 8 out of, not just 9 out of 10 Democrats, 8 out of 10 Republican voters also supported comprehensive caregiving solutions. So the script has flipped where now, workers, we actually see it as important. What we need is public policymakers to do it. So I will tell you the current thing that I'm a little energized about, as Dorian knows, because we've had this conversation in our coalition meetings, is this idea, as Politico put it, that infrastructure, calling the $400 billion investment in home care that's in the American Jobs Plan and the $39 billion that's in the rescue plan for childcare, calling that infrastructure was silly. It was like, no. It is key infrastructure that we have to build. If you're going to talk about investing in roads and bridges to get people to work, nobody can get across those roads or bridges if they don't have caregiving. The folks who are trying to build the roads and bridges can't get to work to do them unless there's caregiving. Caregiving is as essential to our economic infrastructure as roads and bridges or the electric grid is, because it is the mechanism by which we put people to work. We will invest in caregiving jobs, in jobs that actually can't be shipped overseas, and will allow somebody else to go to work. So it is like doubly stimulative to the economy. So, that is the shift